like working for anybody else. I've not really got that in me. On a normal day, your 100 red roses are £250. On Valentine's Day, it's double that. So I'm serving all the boys. Some boys might have 3 girlfriends. I don't judge. I'm taking money.
When did you make the most money you've ever made in a short amount of time and you thought, wow, I'm onto something here? Welcome back to my channel where we discuss property, business, lifestyle and well-being. If this is the first time you are visiting my channel, then please hit the like and subscribe button. On today's show, we have Charlotte, who is a Manchester local business owner. She runs a 24 hours florist. She also helps women and men how to get into the flower business. Can't wait to speak with her today and see how she got started.
They said that it only takes an information and then the information, that's what it'll feed off. And it knows everything.
Oh, like... from Danny's AI.
Yeah, what is that?
So that's basically artificial intelligence.
That's mad, that, isn't it?
So it's like, you know, like Google. So it's a new version of that, which is, they're saying is so dangerous that it can literally give you information on how to do things. So let's just say if you wanted to do something in your business and you've got like an employee doing it, that will replace that and do it all for you.
That's how it'll be soon though, isn't it?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Which is scary in a way.
Really scary.
But the other thing to that is that, like, you know, like sometimes, let's say if me and you sat down, we want to have a brainwave over something. And we have a brain, what do you think of this though? And you'd be like, nah, I don't think that. What do you think of this? That will do all that for you. But what that will do is then people thinking.
Yeah, communicating.
Which is not really good.
And like team building and things like that.
Yeah. So have you heard of Elon Musk?
No.
Okay, so he's like the guy who owns Twitter.
Right.
Twitter, yeah? Yeah. So what he's done is he's against that. He's saying that fucking hell, like, everything just will become a robot. Yeah. People are just not gonna think anymore. It's a bit dangerous, but it's good in a way as well a little bit. So, look, for me, like, I just see what it is. When I started this podcast, yeah, that's your water drink.
Thank you.
Yeah. Like, I wanted to get people on, you know, like local entrepreneurs, like local business women and men. And, like, for me, it was about bringing the community ones on. Yeah. Don't have to bring someone on who's made
major,
it.
Yeah.
Like, who defines who's big, who's not.
Yeah.
Well, do you get me? Like, everyone's big.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So, that was my thing, and I thought, I'm going to get you on, I'm going to get other people on and speak about your businesses, and girls and guys that listen, be looking at you thinking, like, how old are you?
30.
Right, think, look, she's 30 years old, she's doing well in a business, she's not just going to show the good things, she's always going to show the things that she struggles with, which is reality of business, you know. Yeah. Like, we're fucking stressed half of the times. Really? Right? So that's the reality of business, so people are going to see that side to you as well. And then I'll just ask you some fun questions. Anything you don't want me to ask you?
No, go ahead, do what you want.
Yeah. And look, it's easy. Like, you just chill. Like, I'll just start firing away, and you just be yourself, innit? That's
cool.
it. So, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Just for those people that don't know, please introduce yourself to my audience and let them know exactly what you do for work. Pay attention. I've got some exciting news for you guys. I've launched a 7-day total free audio course for you guys, which is going to help you improve and elevate your mindset, and it's also going to help you in your business. All you have to do is go and sign up every single day, day 1 to day 7. You will receive a free 2-minute audio from me in my own words, in my voice, and what that will do is help you in your business and your mindset. Make sure you go and sign up and let me know how you find it.
I am Charlotte Wright from Manchester, and I design flowers for events, weddings, birthdays, funerals, any occasion. We make it extra as anything that you would want, or obviously within budget, because I know a lot of people haven't got monies at the moment, so that's another struggle for us. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned flowers, right? So tell me about this flower business. Like, I don't know nothing about it, and I know a lot about businesses, right? So how did you get into it, and just tell me about that business, like, overall?
I started the business when I was like 15 in work experience with school. So my dad knew
15?
this. Yeah, I was 15 when I started it. So
Wow.
I'm like an OG of flowers, to be fair. Well, I'd like to think I am.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of people on Instagram that look up to me, or not like necessarily look up to me, but ask me things on like advice on how to run a business, how many of this do we need to create that, and I always reply back. I always think it's good for that. But yeah, 15 I was and started. So I've been grafting really from a young age. Saturday jobs, I never missed a day in work. Even if I was out all night, I'd be going in work. And I just enjoyed it. And I think from that young age, you get like your customer service skills, speaking to people, your little old ladies or the boys that want to get a new girlfriend, you know, things like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
you become like a friend to everyone, to be fair.
Okay, so you're a Manchester local girl, yeah? So you started 15, like what, in the flower business?
Yeah. So I continued with that. I went to college doing a level 1. I would say college is just a little bit like playing with flowers, and then I got through in the deep end by working for like events work, which is like all hands on deck. Like you've got to be fast. It'll go really, really fast in the day. Then you'll have a little 5 minutes. You can't really plan on when to eat because like weddings, you've just got to get up and go. Get everything ready for the bride and things like that. So sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be stressful.
Okay, so at 15, so did you like, when you was growing up, did you always have like money? Or did you always like, were you brought up like where everything was comfortable or?
Yeah. I come from a really, really nice background. Mum and Dad are lovely. Dad's got his own business. My dad would say I'm spoilt, but I'm not. I am an only child,
Yeah.
but they have made me work for my money and things like that. And I've always seen my mum and dad go to work, so it's just what you do, innit?
Yeah. So the entrepreneurial, the business thing that came into your mind, was that from you, mainly from your dad probably?
Yeah, and I don't really like working for anybody else. I've not really got that in me. I do. I'm like a good teamwork. Like I can work in a team.
Yeah.
But I don't like taking money off anybody else. It's not enough.
Yeah.
Is it?
Okay, so that got you into the business stuff,
Yeah,
right?
to make money in flowers, I think you need to work for yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So you went to college, you done your level 1, what, in flowers? I didn't even know they had level 1 in college.
Yeah. Level 1 and level 2 in floristry. Didn't do my level 3, didn't do my level 4. Didn't feel like I needed it because I've worked for high-end florists as well as your local shops.
Yeah.
So you learn so much more on a job, all the tricks and trades of the job like you would learn off whoever you're working for.
Yeah. By the way, I'm just curious to know what they teach you in level 1 and level 2 in the flower course.
It's like all your flower names are Latin. So I mean, I'm dyslexic, so I struggle on that. Like I struggle with paperwork, but that's why I'm more creative. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Give me something to do and I'll do it. But to ask me to read something or write something, especially in that Latin, I'm not doing it. You know. But we got there, and it's all about your colour palette and like your tones and what goes with what. You know, I've got a good eye for like design and art. So yeah, it all interests me.
Moving on from level 1, level 2, when you come out of college, then you started working in events, right?
Yeah.
Working for somebody.
Yes.
Right. And then you carried on, but at what stage did you start thinking, well, I need to do my own thing now?
Just when you've been there, it was like 6 years I worked for an events company.
Yeah.
And I just thought, I need to concentrate on my own. COVID happened, everyone was getting married after COVID. So I was working 7 days a week for another company, and then mine was just sort of going like that. Everyone's like, oh, Charlotte's too busy, she's on a wedding. So I had to build that back up. So that was another struggle. You either concentrate on yourself or you don't, and if you miss that mark, it's a little setback in it. So then you've got to start again. So that's where I'm at.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So not that long then, right?
No, yeah.
COVID, like what, 4 years ago?
When I first started to see floral design, it was like 2019, and I brought out all the feathers on the bags and the ribbons and all the roses wrapped in money, and everyone was just loving it. All the girls loved it, because when I used to receive flowers, well, I've only really received them a few times because of my job, I just was like, what are them boxes, that poly ribbon? It's not what girls want these days. They want to be like a Kardashian, so that's what I sort of brought to the table.
Creative and then...
Yeah.
Okay. But where were you getting your inspiration from?
The Kardashians, things like that. I'm really like up to date with what's on the telly or Instagram, and you know, I would like to say I'm a bit fancy myself. I like nice things, and I know what looks nice. I know what girls want.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this question for inspiration, yeah? So when did you like make the most money you've ever made in a short amount of time, and you thought, wow, I'm onto something here, I need to continue with this?
Every Mother's Day, every Valentine's Day, that is a special time for florists, and you know, maybe in events actually, because well, it's all year round, our wedding season, summertime.
Yeah.
But they are your two occasions where you are going to make big money.
Mother's Day
and Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Because normally
What about Father's Day?
well, you dads don't get now, so you know.
Wow.
Like, I mean, I think they should. Maybe I can bring that in, to be fair. So normally on a normal day, your 100 red roses are £250.
Yeah.
On Valentine's Day, it's double that, 5 ton each 100 rolls. So I'm serving all the boys. Some boys might have 3 girlfriends. I don't judge. I'm taking money. Do you get me? So yeah, it's good. It's good. But I just, again, because I worked for another company and I didn't want to leave that company, I was having such a good time. I was enjoying the setups. I loved working and seeing like the massive of flowers that we was doing. But I want to be like a shop, like stock rotation and all that. Like I've been in busy shops before.
Yeah,
I want staff underneath me. But we're gonna get there.
Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Okay, so that's funny you said that. So some guys like they order like
Yeah, of course.
three,
Of course
four
they do.
for different girlfriends, right? Okay. So the prices change on Valentine's Day and Mother's Day.
Yeah. Like Holland have to make their money as well. Them guys are growing your flowers all year round. Anything red at Valentine's Day, doubles. Flowers at the moment, because we come out of the EU, have gone so up, and like the import charge, you know, you could buy roses at pence.
Yeah.
You can't anymore. They're like £2.50 for me to buy. Ask them.
Wow.
So people like don't realise how much everything's gone up.
Everything's
gone
definitely.
up.
Yeah.
And when I hear that, oh, can't you just? And I just think, no love.
Yeah.
Not out here doing it for nothing.
So, from my understanding, the flowers, like, do they come from Amsterdam?
Yeah, it's Holland. Yeah.
Okay.
Rotterdam, it is.
Is it? So, are you at the stage now where you're getting it direct from there, or are you getting it from local suppliers?
Yes, I get it from local suppliers. One of my local suppliers, David, he goes to Holland, I think it's twice a month, to meet with growers. And they're good because he meets the people that will bring like Colombian roses in or Colombian hydrangeas when your Dutch ones aren't coming in as fresh. Because you do have times of years with flowers, which, like, you know, you'll get peonies. This time of year, people love peonies. Holland.
What's peonies? Is that just a name?
Yeah, of a flower, beautiful, and it comes dead tight, and when it opens, it's just stunning, and it smells unreal.
Really?
It's more like a wedding flower, yeah.
Okay. So you're at the minute just getting it from your local supplier, right? And
Yeah, but my local supplier brings them in from Holland, so they'll come straight from the truck from him.
Right.
Yeah.
So have you thought about
going over to Holland?
Eventually.
Yes. So I've got a little team of girls on Instagram. I love girl power. I love always getting girls involved.
Yeah.
So I want all of us to go, like a couple of florists. One's from Essex, one's from, what's it called? Like Sheffield ways. And another few girls will come. So we'll all just go and do that trip.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've got a little bit of experience in Holland with importing. So if you need any help, let us know.
I will.
So, since you've become successful and you've like mindset about on business, have you lost friends?
Yes.
Have you?
Yes. Yeah, seriously. And when I first started, it was like, because you do become like obsessed with your business, which is not a bad thing. Like that's your baby, that's what brings you money. They don't pay me to go out. Like, I'm literally paying them when I'm because you know we've got money. Do you want a drink? I'm like that. And I was just felt like it was coming pretty often where you're grabbing people's foods, you're not getting the same in return. I've literally filtered all my friends. I've probably got about 5 when I used to have hundreds.
Really?
But it's better.
Yeah,
it's so much better. You don't get mithered for stupid stuff anymore. So, yeah.
You know what? You're right. So what's your work ethic like at the moment?
I'm a solid grafter. I am still grafting in that sense of not really having a day off. Even if I go out, I'll still go to work in the morning. Do you get me? Like, I won't have a day off early. I want to get working. Yeah, don't get me wrong. In the summertime and all the girls are out and you're at the pubs and the sun's shining, like, you know, you do and you get distracted or, you know, you might meet a boy or something like that. Just don't do that. You need to make sure it's worth it.
Yeah. By the way, you never answered the question. I forgot to even follow up on it. So what is the most amount of money you've made in one day?
It depends. If it's
like roughly?
Well, if it's like a wedding or something like that, you can go from like £3,000 to £6,000 or, you know, flowers. I could have orders for like, you know, Valentine's Day, things like that.
Even though it's not all profit, but just like...
Yeah. Maybe like 20 grand.
That's good.
Yeah, and Mother's Day and
That's
Valentine's Day. Really good.
Yeah. That's good. What's the margins? What's the profit margins?
It is good though for Mother's Day, but it's the graft that you put in. Like when I make roses, don't think I just get them out and put them in a vase. I'm gonna strip that rose, cut it, put it in water, watch it bloom, hold it. It's taken me an hour to make 100 roses. My hands are only tiny.
Yeah.
It's graft. It's a dirty job. People think, oh, it's beautiful flowers. It's not. It's filthy.
It's very, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you like get fumes and all that?
No, not really, but I used to have really, really bad skin below, but I felt like that was because, I think that was just stress, to be fair, but I always used to touch my face.
Yeah.
So your hands are dirty, so you just have to get into the habit of making sure you're clean.
So this is what I wanted to ask you. So see, like in a flower business, right? So let's just say you make £1,000, right? So how do you split that? How much of that is profit? How much is that in, like, how does it work? The cost? What is the marketing?
I just tend to obviously double on what I pay for my flowers. Yeah, definitely. And anything else is a bonus. I don't really want to rip anybody off.
Yeah.
But I don't buy shit cellophane, or, you know, I'll buy import bowls from China with brooches on and things like that. So, say if someone's spending £150 with me, I will put in £70 worth of flowers.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and then my time, that will go included in that.
Staff, everything.
Yeah. I'm pretty good with staff though. Like my mum helps me. I have a girl called Kelly who's always helped me. She works with my mum, so like if we're on outside jobs like installations and things like that, I'll just pay them daily.
Yeah.
But they're good. I've got nice people around me to be
Have
fair.
you?
Yeah.
Okay. So at the moment, like, have you got like a shop, or you just work where's your base?
Home-based. I'm home-based because if I had a shop, I'd just have to be located there all the time. People don't want to deal with her, they want to deal with Charlotte. Do you know what I mean? People can be a bit like that, especially when they're spending money. I can't just send someone else on a job and me just be at home.
Because you're the face in it.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and they're buying to kind of you, so.
Yeah, they trust you.
Yeah. So I noticed on your Instagram, it says 24-hour florist. What's that about?
I just think it looks good. But if you're in trouble and I'm at home because my little workshop's in the garden, and you're like, oh, Charlotte, I told her I'd be home 3 hours ago, will you get me something? I'm doing the flowers, it's money. So that's why if just ring me, no matter what day it is, what time.
So do you actually get people ringing, like?
Of course I do.
Wow.
I bet, of course I do.
Really?
Yeah.
So if like I rang you at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, don't push it. But yeah,
it only says 24 hours,
but I
right?
would, yeah, but I would though. Like obviously, if it's you, of course.
Yeah, I didn't mean me like.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like if someone rings at 2, 3 in the morning.
It depends how much you're spending.
Yeah.
But I will always go above and beyond for people, and because I've been in it a long time, like really a long time, people know that that's what I do.
There you go, guys. If you mess up,
call me.
Call Charlotte. Okay, so like, what's your vision with your business then? Like, how big do you actually really want to go? What's the next steps for you?
I do training at the moment. I really enjoy training other people. I love giving them that like niche.
Coaching.
Yeah. Like, you know, this is how you make money. But they always say, you know, I'm scared if I don't make money. You've got to be consistent with it.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you in and helping you learn the trade. I'm giving you suppliers. You know, I'm giving you all of this stuff. I can't just give you all the clients and the business and everything that goes with it. You have to search for that. And I'm in that position now where, you know, last Wednesday I sat with my iPad and sent out so many emails to car showrooms, hotels, restaurants, just to get more money. And there's always something about, or, you know, just let someone know that if you need flowers and you're down on my accounts, we'll do them for £35 instead of £45. You need to make that, like, it look like you're doing them a favour.
Yeah.
And I got loads of people coming back to me this week. Everyone's getting fresh flower sets on Monday. So, you know, I just feel like you need to always, like...
Constantly working on it.
Yeah, don't ever sit back, because once you do that, someone else is coming. So, yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Would you ever sell your business?
No.
Okay.
Why?
By no price?
No, because no one's going to do it like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just shows that you're passionate and you love doing
I really
what you're doing.
do though. Yeah, it's all I've known. Like at school, like, it was a bit of like, what am I gonna do when I leave school? I was not naughty in school, but I was a bit of like a class clown, to be fair. I like to entertain people. If it was either flowers or being on the telly, so I had to choose.
Really?
Well, I was still a chance to be on the telly.
Okay, so You mentioned coaching, you help other girls as well, and you get guys as well asking, or
I
is it?
haven't trained a guy yet, no, but that would be interesting.
Okay, okay. I guess it's the same principle,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
So if someone wanted to start and open a flower business, what is the entry point in terms of cost, and what do they need to do?
Well, if you're doing it from home base, I just sort of say to the girls, get yourself a little 1,500, get yourselves nice bits of cellophane, things like that. We've got so many things out there right now for advertising, which is your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube,
TikTok.
things like this. TikTok is major. I mean, I don't really work TikTok, I'm shocking on it, but I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Debbie, what was the question again?
Yeah, so the question was, if someone wanted to start and open a flower business, what is the entry point in terms of cost and like knowledge?
Yeah, so you just need to basically brand yourself. Don't come below that branding.
Yeah.
Because you can't ever go back up once you put yourself lower. And just keep having it coming in all the time, yeah.
And the cost is like under $2-3 grand?
I would say so, yeah. Because, you know, look at me, I started with absolutely nothing, still worked at a flower shop for 3 days a week. I made a first, I think it was like £1,800 on a Valentine's Day. I only did like 12 orders. But that to me was like, well, that money's mine. Like, you know, I'm buzzing, mum, can't believe that we've done this, selling them from my front door. So it was good.
Do you go on holidays?
Um,
Have you been on holiday recently, or
yeah, I went to Benidorm actually.
was that good?
It was heavy.
Went recently, or?
Yeah, about 2-3 weeks ago.
So how do you how do you reward yourself when you do something good? Are you like good at that, or see, like with most entrepreneurs, they're like, nah, I'm working.
Yeah. I went away because it was my friend's 30th and we did only go for 4 days, so I just used my brain, made a couple of antides up and was selling them for 3 days. So my mum can sort that out. Like I said, I've got a bit of help. But I'm not that majorly busy where I could like have a shop and have someone stood there 24/7. If I was to do that, then I'd just be paying them a wage. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And I'm not there. So I just wanted to get it really, really up, and then I can get the girls in. And then I could just be facing it.
Okay, so what is it, something that you really struggle with?
Paperwork.
I think we all do that.
I hate paperwork. It really gives me
Do you do it
anxiety,
though?
Yeah, of course, but it makes me sweat. Like when it's coming up to, you know, tax year, I hate it. But we do it. What else do I struggle with? I don't think I struggle with anything else. I'm quite open on my Instagram and people get what you see, so I'm easily approached.
Yeah. Okay, so do you invest your money as well?
No, not yet. I'm saving at the moment, and then when
You're
I've got
saving?
enough, I'll shout you. Yeah. Serious. I remember when we spoke last time.
Yeah, because I think, you know what it is? It's just so important to invest your money.
It really is.
Because you got to have your money working for you.
Yeah, I have been stupid over the years.
Everyone has.
You know, like making money, then enjoying yourself because you think you're at your peak because you're like, oh, you know, everyone's around you, and then, bam, you're just like, what have I just done with all that dough?
Yeah, I think it happens to everyone. What happens is when you start earning more money, you want better things.
Yes, you do.
So your expenses start going a bit higher.
Yes.
So you just want better, nice things.
Yeah.
And that's what we live life for as well. We want nice things, right?
Yeah, of course.
Which means that you just got to work even more harder now to earn
Yeah.
more money.
Yeah.
And then just have to be smart with investing and that sort of thing. So, are you in a relationship? Hey YouTube, I'm really sorry to cut you off, but I have to share this with you. I want you to get to your next level, and I believe that personal development is the gateway to success. So what I've done is I've gone and created a 7-day free audio course. This is totally free. All you have to do is sign up, and from day 1 till day 7, every single day, you will receive a 2-minute audio from me, which will elevate your mindset and give you power in your business. Make sure you go and sign up and let me know how you find it.
Nope. No one will put
Do you want to
up with
be in
me.
a relationship?
I don't think. No, I do. I'm at that age now where I've got no kids. I'm 30. I would like a relationship, but what is he going to buy me if he can't buy me flowers? You know?
Chocolates?
Yeah, bags.
Maybe bags, yeah. Fake bags.
Treat mill shut down now. I don't know what we're going to do.
Oh, he has had it.
I'm gutted about it. I love my sandals.
Oh, yeah. But, like, since you've had a business, like, it's kind of took off in the last 3-4 years, have you been in a relationship or
I've
not really?
No. Obviously, you have your friend, your set people.
Yeah.
But people moan to me and say I'm always too busy and things like that, which I am. And I don't take it as a bad thing. I do take that as a compliment because I'm not sat around waiting on anyone. I've got my own stuff as well, so it's absolutely fine. But sometimes, and then you think, oh, am I just missing the boat a little bit because I'm always working? But if it comes, it comes.
Yeah.
You know.
Because this is the thing, like, you know, because you're earning dough, you don't need anyone, do you really?
No.
So it's like, you know, your barrier to entry point, you know, for guys, like, is your standards a little bit like a certain, like they have to be earning a certain amount of
You've
money?
got to just get up in the morning. I can't be bothered with someone that wants to lie in bed all day. I've said it before and I say it again. I can't stand that.
So would you get with somebody even if he was earning less than you?
Yeah, of course. I'm not about that at all. I know I've just said that about the bag situation.
Yeah, you were just joking.
You know, I was joking 100%. Like, if you're on your ass, I'm going to help you, and vice versa. But these days, with the boyfriend situation, like they buy girls 3 sets of flowers. Who do you trust?
Yeah, because you've seen it. You've seen a lot in it.
Yeah, of course. And I, you know, but sometimes people are like, oh, you know, that didn't work out. What are you up to? I'm like, you're a customer.
Yeah.
Some people can be just out there.
Okay, so this is what I wanted to know. So have you like invested in any coaches and done any mindset work on yourself?
I haven't, no.
Not yet.
No.
Do you read any books?
I do. I'm good with the crystals, and I go to a lot of what they call that, like spiritualist church and things like that, where you sit in open circles. I'm quite in myself, but I'm not one of them to hug trees, and you know what I mean. Like, I've not got that far yet. But
hug trees.
Yeah, hug trees. You know, when you go on them walks and people like dove
do
stones. Yeah, of course.
All right, okay.
Yeah, like I've been invited on a few things, but I
think it's a journey for everyone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Slowly.
I find it hard to relax and let go.
Yeah.
So maybe that's one thing that I should learn to do.
Would you open up any other business, like in anything else, or did your passionate lie anywhere else as well, apart from what you currently do?
Not really. I think the flowers is my thing. But I'm a grafter. I'll do anything, Ibby. Seriously.
Really?
I really will. Yeah.
Okay. So, where do you live at the moment? Do you still live?
I live with mummy and daddy still, because obviously, why do I need to move?
Yeah.
I'm the only child.
Save money, right?
Right. Yeah. Of course.
Is your dad still in business as well?
Yeah. Dad's still in business. 27 years. He's had his garage for.
What does he do?
He's a mechanic.
I'll tell you what, it's good money in that.
It's really good money. I remember years ago, like, he'll kill me for saying it, but I was in the bathroom brushing my teeth and he's come home. And, oh no, he was in the bathroom brushing his teeth and I've come home and he was counting his money, but all the money was on the floor. And I went, Dad, what are you doing? He's like, look at all this money that I've made this week.
Really?
And I was like, fucking hell.
Yeah. But it's proud moments, these,
of course
isn't it?
It is. He's come from nothing, really. We lived in Gorton and in, you know, life. My dad's, well, he always says he didn't have the best upbringings, but he did. My nana's looked after him well, but he didn't have everything he wanted.
Yeah.
He's like, your mum, she had everything. Nana and Granda got her all of that, and like, you know, you got brought up the same. But I know what's like my worth and what things are worth to me. Do you know what I mean? I appreciate things. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? Like, what is something that you would say to someone young who kind of looks up to you? And like just says, oh, well, I don't know what to do. Like, what is your direct message to them?
Just try different things. Like, even if it's just a thought, go for it. Don't go off what anyone else is saying. You have to find your passion for things.
Yeah.
And your niche for things. That's why when people come and train for me and they start like putting all the ribbons on and I'm like, you know, use raffia or different cellophane or, you know, different foliages. You've got to find your own thing with what you want to do.
So true. Okay, so what we'll do then is I'm going to ask you, final question. What's your one goal you want to achieve this year? And then we'll look back at it in 12 months and make sure you've got it, you've achieved it.
Maybe pop-up shops, like, you know, maybe pop-up shops in like where all my other florists are and go down there and see them, or train stations, or, you know, in the Arndale or something like that. So yeah, let's try and do that actually.
Pop-up shops?
Yeah, pop-up shops.
So what would that be like? You would just turn up for a day?
Post on the Instagram, post on the website where we're at, or like even rent it for months, you know what I mean? Like we're there based off there for 3 months and then we move.
Yeah.
Just for your flowers. But I feel like we should do that around Valentine's Day. If we told everyone was going to be certain places Valentine's Day, I feel like that would go really, really well.
I think it will as well. And I think you'll need probably like a few
staff.
members of staff in it.
Yeah.
Like maybe Trafford Centre, Arndale.
Yeah.
A few other popular markets, right?
Brand it proper, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That would be really, really good. What's your relationship like with health, gym?
I do pay for a gym membership. I always go swimming, sauna, but I'm probably more in the sauna than I am swimming. I eat what I want. I've always been this size.
Okay.
I smoke, which I shouldn't, but do. I just feel like that's a break for me.
Yeah.
You know, like when you're on events and things, you're like, oh, just let me have 5 minutes. No one bothers you when you're having a cig. No one comes near you. So it's good. That's why I still smoke. But yeah, I like to enjoy myself. I like to go to the gym and I love to swim.
Okay. Well, listen, I wish you all the best.
Make sure you come to my pop-up shop.
I will, but you have to let me know when it is.
Yeah, of course. You'll know.
I think, you know what, you're doing great things.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing. And you know what, we'll get you back on in a year on part 2 and see where you've got up to.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, right?
Thank you.
Thank you.